All right, fellas, today we're talking about the top 4 reasons why you're losing your erections during sex. Because if you've ever been making love or you're about to make love and everything is going right, you should be all into it and you're losing your erections, well, there's a problem. Because this can be irritating, embarrassing, frustrating. You're also missing out on just having a good time. But what I'm going to do right now is break down the top 4 reasons why that happens and what you can do about it. And hey, this is Brian, aka Uncle B, the men's performance coach with Goodwood, the liquid aphrodisiac. And today specifically, we're going to talk about the different things that you need to be aware of when it comes to eating, the time of the day, all of these things you may not have considered. And if you stay tuned till the end, I have a special bonus for you that will help accelerate this process so you don't have to worry about your erections anymore. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into it because you can lose your erections for a good number of reasons. We're talking about health and fitness, what you eat, what you drink, stress, how turned on you are. And just understand this happens to damn near every man. And we're talking about especially as you get older. Because if you don't handle this, then you're heading towards ED land where you're not going to have erections and you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're not having erections for the next 20 years of your life. Now, some of the things I'm not going to include in here, but you should just know, excessive alcohol, drugs, tobacco, high or low blood pressure, even obesity, high cholesterol, diabetes, all of these are going to play a factor in you having issues with your erections. You need to get over those issues, but those also come into play. And one quick way to figure out where you are is by using the men's performance scale. This is a scale of 1 to 10. 10 means everything works. 1 means you need to go to the hospital. A 5, 6, or 7 basically means that you're unreliable. And if you're losing your erections during sex, you're sitting there at 5 or 6. So exactly where are you? So let's get into the reasons why this happens. And number 1 is testosterone timing. The bursting and burning of testosterone is what fuels an erection. And your testosterone changes all throughout the day depending on the time. The normal range for men on average is from 300 to 800 nanograms per deciliter. The more testosterone you have, the more room you have to make some mistakes and still have your erections without a problem. Now, you have to understand your testosterone is formed while you sleep. That is the reason why testosterone is highest in the morning, which is why you should be having a morning woody first thing in the morning. And it's also why for a lot of folks, sex is best in the morning. Now, you should also understand the flip side of that, which is your testosterone levels drops by 20% throughout the day. So if you already have low levels of testosterone, you're already losing out on good sex because your erections are leaving. You want to have more sex during the morning and try to stay away from the evening time sex. The next thing on our list is what you consume, because that has the most direct effect on your erections. Eating foods that causes inflammation will actually cause the problems because you're messing with your testosterone and you're messing with your blood flow. Now, the foods to avoid, pretty much, these fried foods, overly processed foods. Animal protein can cause inflammation and it stays in your body for 6 to 8 hours. Sugar lowers your testosterone. Even something like orange juice in the morning, which has, a glass has 22 grams of sugar, when throughout the entire day, you're only supposed to have 23 grams of sugar. You also want to avoid milk and cheese. And what is the fastest substance you can consume that will mess up your erections? Alcohol. It's just a poison that happens to make you feel woozy. So with all of this in mind, a couple of things you can do about this is first, not eat foods for a good 3 hours before having sex. The other thing you can do is subscribe to this channel so you have the right information, like the stuff I just said and what's about to follow. Check out our other video, Foods That Unclog Erections. The third one you probably never heard before is partner erectile dysfunction. This is when you have your woman, your girl, however it goes, but for some reason, when you get together, it's not working right. Now, what's going on? Well, typically it's just life. You go through life, you're going through coming back from work every day and you're stressed and then you see her. You're stressed and then you see her. She stresses and she sees you and you're just all a ball of stress and it's not working out well in the bedroom. What can you do about that? Take a break, take a staycation, go somewhere by yourselves, just relax, get out of the rut. Also, have a lot of foreplay. I always say foreplay is for men. You also want to make sure that you're fully present during sex. You're not thinking about the basketball game, what's going on at work, an email, or anything else. You want to be there with her and enjoying it. A couple other things you can do is experiment with condoms. You can also wear socks. It helps with the blood flow to your genitals. You can also role play, put on costumes, come up with something extra that's different. You have to get out of that rut. All of this will help get your confidence back. And if both of you are more relaxed, you're going to have more fun. Now, number 4 on our list, this is a powerful one, but one we can fix right now. Is called performance anxiety. You know, you just had a couple of bad performances, your erections were leaving, you're sort of confused, and now you're anxious about it. And what happens next is called spectatoring. That's when she comes in the door and you're like, oh my goodness, she's here. Should I have an erection? Oh, she's about to take her clothes off. I should have an erection, right? We're touching each other. Where's my erection at? You're thinking too much. In fact, you're increasing your cortisol and lowering your testosterone, which means you're not going to have the erections that you want. The good news is most guys who realize this, who understand it, can now stop thinking about it and just let it happen. I mean, think about it. Before all of this happened, before you had some embarrassing situation, you didn't have to worry about it at all. You still don't. Just let it go, let it flow, have that foreplay, and have fun. Because the whole goal of this is not to get stressed, to have as much fun as possible, and to get your confidence back. One of the things you want to do is learn the lessons from this time. What was it about this lovemaking session that worked and didn't work? The other thing you can do is take Goodwood or Goodwood Advanced for my guys who are over 40. It's a supplement and it helps supplement these other things that you're doing. It'll help you get more blood flow and more testosterone, the two things you need to have that erection. So there are a bunch of reasons why you can lose your erections, but that's the reason why I'm here. This channel is here. Make sure you subscribe. And oh, by the way, that special bonus I mentioned, you can get 10% off of Goodwood or Goodwood Advanced at givegoodwood.com. Just use the coupon code GW10. That's Goodwood10, GW10. Link is down below. And leave your comments. We do answer those. Got some questions? Let me know. And oh, by the way, go ahead and check out this video that's going to give you some more information to help you get better. And this is Uncle B saying, get your game up and go hard. Peace out.